This week on Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
I don't even know what he's talking about, and then he just turns around for just walks away from the
Why
camera.
didn't Mike just put his shorts on?
Dude, people were like, what is it? If you didn't see it, they're like, what's this from? Dude, they were backstage talking to him, like interviewing him, and he just like turned around.
I was working before, I was busy as fuck, and I just happened to like look up at that time. I was like, what the fuck?
Tyson's cheeks are
Just caked up.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Bird Zidell. With me, as always, 75% of the boys are in the building. We got my main man, Angry John Rosado.
What's up?
Then we got my co-host, my main man, Moneyline Welsh.
Jeez Louise. High energy here tonight, Z-Bird.
I'm trying to bring it. You know what I mean?
Bring it, baby, bring it.
Someone told me I was low energy last couple episodes, so I'm bringing it back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who told you that? You're getting complaints.
Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, first off, I want to congratulate Seton LaSalle high school football team. They're going to play at Heinz Field, and my cousin Brody's on the team, and he's been crushing it lately, and I just wanted to congratulate him.
Go Brody. Seton LaSalle, huh?
Yeah, he actually knows Paul. He went to a football camp, and Paul was there.
Okay.
Paul was helping him, and might be some of the reasons of his success.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, I said Paul's the man, dude.
He's the man.
So yeah, we got a lot to get to here,
Steelers,
dude. I mean, I don't give a fuck, dude. Win's a win, especially when you take the Steelers money line. Like, you know what I mean? You don't care. It was 6 field goals will do it.
Yeah, they weren't great in the red zone. Russ seemed like a little. I mean, Russ. They were getting after Russ a little bit.
Getting to him. It was the Ravens.
It was a Ravens-Steeler game. You know, he probably was a little. He probably played a little conservative. You know, didn't want to make too many mistakes.
Which is good. You really don't want to make some mistakes in that game.
Yeah, missed a couple throws, but it was tough. I mean, fucking, we got that first fumble off King Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah, a Queen play was insane.
Yeah.
What's the white boy's name? Linebacker we drafted.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Peyton Wilson.
Yeah, Peyton Wilson. That was an insane, one of the better plays I think I've ever seen before in my life. That was nuts.
Dude, I could not believe because I'm watching it. I didn't understand. It's watching
I don't know
it on
how
TV.
he did it.
I didn't even understand until he replayed it again.
Yeah,
and
slow it down.
He had his arm in between the dude's chest and the football.
And
what?
he separated and rolled with it. It was
somehow kept control.
Yep. It was good for the white boys. We needed one like that. So it was nice to see. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They're moseying along. They're in the heat. They're in the meat of the schedule now.
Two ugly wins,
dude. I mean, you got to win's a win. Keep moving.
Yeah.
It's a week to week. The NFL's a week to week business, John.
Yeah, hopefully
you get in, you get out,
and lose to the Browns. But we'll take this win.
Yeah. We're gonna drop a stupid one. I mean, we're like I said, we're in. So we got the Bengals twice, which is scary. Ravens one more time. Browns twice. Chiefs. And the Eagles? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's got to be the hardest schedule left.
You figure we got to at least lose 3 of those.
Yeah.
So
I think one game
that wouldn't be bad.
No, three's probably best case scenario.
Yeah, right.
One game that I think before that, I'd written off, there's no way. I think we could hang with the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think we could hang with anybody. I think we could definitely go to the AFC Championship.
Right. I mean. If
I
Frost
think we
gets
play with
hot
anybody.
and they really start to kind of mold together, they seem like it's like a good team chemistry going on.
They're having fun
the locker
together.
Room likes each other.
Yeah,
that means something.
Pickens is just. I mean, we talk about this every week.
Did he do some wild shit this week?
He's just a different. I mean, he's just a different cat, man. He's just all good for. He's just fun to watch. I don't even know how to explain him. I've never seen a player like this. But he needs some help. So they need to integrate Mike Williams into this offense this week. Open it up a bit.
Deontay Johnson didn't do shit for the Ravens, huh?
Dropped the ball.
Yeah, he dropped the ball.
Did he drop one?
I think he dropped one.
I was down there.
You had some beer, Sean. It seems like you might not. You don't got too much insight on this game.
I don't, dude,
As I'm talking about plays, you got this blank look on your
Yeah,
face. Listen, I've been there.
I don't remember that Wilson interception at all. Yeah.
As I was talking, I was like, this dude don't remember.
No, plus, dude, you don't get to see the replays that much down there. You know
I don't.
what I mean?
Blame it on the jumbotron. I
You
get
know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah. Usually, like you're fucking all hyped up into the Steelers talk.
Dude, it hasn't been a
Johnny
Sunday.
Beers had a couple cold ones.
There hasn't been a Sunday 1 o'clock game in a while, dude. I couldn't hold nothing
There
back.
hasn't been a home Sunday game at 1 o'clock. Well, this is like the opener, right?
Dude, it was the opener in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
I mean, I didn't
schedule.
drink until like I got down there.
Time
But
to
like
get
after
down there.
no, I got down at like 11.
That's not bad.
It's not, but like after that third beer went down,
They
then it
start
was just-
going.
Oh, they were going.
What we play Thursday night this week, right?
Yeah.
That's in Cleveland.
I hate that.
Yeah, that's tough too. It's a short week, but
Is this game will be on locally? I know it's
Yeah.
not a million years old.
I don't
but
watch games on Prime.
dude. So like I finally like found like a TV tech to come down and like address the TV issue at the bar, but he can't come till Tuesday, and I was just dreading I was googling like, is this game going to be on
Yeah, local.
TV, and it is. Thank
Yeah.
God, because I don't know. I'd have to have 30.
You've been
fucking
getting good
prime
crowds
time.
for the games.
Away games, yeah. Home games are a little weird.
Yeah.
Like this 1 o'clock game, it seemed like everybody was down in the North Shore that was out. It was a nice ass day.
Yeah.
People get banged up down there.
Yeah.
Heard the south side was fucking in bad shape. Fucking afterwards.
Dude, as many beers as I drank down there, dude, my mom came and extracted us directly after the game and took me.
Well, you're always getting distracted out of there. What time? Where does she pick you up at that you
the
could like?
corner. We call it Mommy's Corner. Across from Gate C. You meet her on that corner. She comes in off the Parkway.
And just swoops
Scoop,
in,
swoops
swoops
in.
out.
Boom.
Get
she's
your
on the
baby
Parkway.
birds home.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I love it, dude.
Yeah.
There was somebody like on the phone. Oh, someone was at the bar waiting for their friend to leave the North Shore to meet him at the bar, and it was like 2 hours later when they got there or something like that. They're trying to get out of there.
Yeah, every so often we'll like go back to this one tailgate and hang a while, or like the one time like we met a couple people down there and hung out at the North Shore, which it's insanity down there. It's kind of like
It's a lot. It's a lot of places now. People
Yeah.
hang out. People were staying later than they usually
yeah.
stayed.
So,
People were
but
going
like
for it.
if like I was like laid off, if I didn't have to work the next day, like like maybe I would have thought of it, but like, I was just
Got to get home.
that's you drink fucking 12 beers, 12 pounders at the Steeler game. It's time to go home.
Yeah, I'm an Arthur Smith guy. I like the way he's going. He's feeding knowledge. I mean, no one's getting like crazy stats, but like it's just that we're moving the ball. Boz is making all the kicks.
Tucker
Winning
missed a
it.
couple, huh?
Tucker,
Yeah.
what's going on with old Tucker?
I don't know.
Missed two. That was
He got
that's
That was in the
game.
end zone
He
with
got
no
the
wind.
yips.
I remember that. That was early.
Someone said he was bitching about the field too. Like,
Yeah, he
dude,
did.
Boz just went 6 for 6 on the same field.
Well,
Idiot.
that's what everyone said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird for a dude like that to make excuses because he smoked the ball. He just he yanked
Yeah.
two left. That's all.
How old's Tucker? Not that like kicking
He's-
age
he's
really
probably, like,
matters. but
37.
Something like that.
yeah, that's so weird. Just like you just start missing. You don't miss kicks for years, and then one
That's
day
what
you
I
just
said.
start
He was in
missing
the closed
kicks.
end of the stadium.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, road to the Super Bowl. Here we come. Bengals still scare me though.
What's their record now?
Their
4-6,
record's
but
garbage, but like
They are good.
they're
What is it,
good.
4-6?
Yeah, and like
Best 4-6 team ever.
Ever.
yeah, the fact that we have to play them twice, I don't like.
Dude,
And then-
I mean, did they have a shot? I guess they
Yeah,
they
get
got
to
a shot
500.
because they're still like Miami, them. That last wild card. There's like shitty fucking teams. I can't remember who else is in it, but
But I honestly thought this Sunday was probably the best Sunday in a long time of football for games all day. Because you had the Steelers, Ravens, and you had the Chiefs, Bills, and that late game, it went on until midnight. That Cincinnati Chargers game was unfucking believable. I mean, that game was crazy.
Yeah.
Cincinnati should have won. Talk about kicker shit in
They
the bed.
lost another one they should have won.
Yeah, the kicker shit the bed.
McPherson missed too. Fuck. So yeah, it pays to have a good kicker. Fucking AFC North kicker.
I mean, dude,
shit.
kickers can hit a slump. That McPherson was the man. And
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the
slumping.
man. Tucker slumping hard. It's just when was Boz slumping? Was that 2 years ago?
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Word on the street was he had a little bit of a bad breakup or something.
He's in the What Pillow Club.
Mhm.
Really? What a pussy. How you gonna let a chick affect your kicks? Make the kick. But yeah, I don't know. Steelers in good shape. Hard to bitch about anything. Everybody loves Tallman now. Called him the coach of the year. So,
Dude, does he seem like
he's into it.
weirdly happy?
Weirdly
Yeah.
happy. I think he knows he got a good squad.
Yeah, it's just smiling. And
Yeah,
well, like I said, with the locker room too, and everybody's kind of like,
you could really tell they're into it when they got that dude to jump off sides
Yeah,
last week,
that
and
was-
everybody
that
was
was
like
great.
dancing
Yeah.
and shit like that. Like, oh, these motherfuckers might actually like each other. I feel like
Yeah.
the Steelers haven't liked each other.
Nah, there were some bad years.
Yeah.
Like there was clicky, gets clicky.
These
all over.
offensive defense hating each other, which
Yeah.
I feel like that's a thing on a lot of teams. But
Yeah.
Well, if
some
your
cancers.
offense puts up no points and then your defense is carrying it, then they get
Yeah.
tired.
you
Then
know,
they resent you.
part of me doesn't want to say this at all, but I think about it. I would just love to see what Kenny Pickett would have done in this offense. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my God, you don't mean it, and
I
I
do.
know you don't mean it. I see the
I-
look on your face.
I do mean it.
No, you don't.
I think we
He's not going to be in the NFL much longer.
Well, he keeps getting put in the wrong positions. Like so,
Like, what, quarterback?
no, quarterback is where he's supposed to
Right.
be.
Maybe you should be
But-
a professional placeholder for a kicker or something.
No, I'm just saying. Like, listen, I
Professional
like
ball
Russ.
handoffer.
I like where the Steelers are at, but I would have loved to see Kenny under Arthur Smith. I think he really would have had something there.
Here's the thing about it, though. He's the one, as soon as Russ came in, said, I want out.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. It wasn't a cool move by Kenny. I'm
Yeah,
not
right.
saying
I mean,
that
he's
was.
scared of competition.
I
Yeah.
don't know why.
That's not really good for
I'll
a
never
professional
know
athlete.
why he did that, because
Nah, it was
to
weird.
take that fucking, they just signed Jalen. Jalen's the man there. He ain't going nowhere unless he gets hurt. And like they're bringing in a guy who's
Is he
probably,
number 2,
Pickett?
or is he like an emergency 3?
No, I think he's 2. He's been playing a little bit, like when like they're
There's-
playing,
Has
they're
he?
beating
Against
the
the
piss
Co-
out of people.
Is
Yeah.
he still wearing them gloves?
I don't. He was in last
the Cowboys
week.
game. I know he
Yeah.
was in that game.
Jeez, how's Greenfield Mike still got a job there?
I don't know, dude.
Listen,
I
I'm a
think they're just
Greenfield
gonna
Mike.
ride it out.
I think they're riding it out. at
I
this
mean, they
point.
got no quarterback. That dude
That
fucking
dude stinks, dude.
And
Holy hell.
We were talking about this today. You got fucking Jerry Jones as the GM in your ear. You know, what I mean? It's
yeah,
just,
it's a shitty situation.
right.
But it might be tough for Greenfield Mike to get another gig after this, just because I think
He might have to lay low and become a coordinator.
coordinator. Yeah, but
It's not a bad
the,
job.
the sexy young hire is such a thing these days.
Yeah.
There's
Them
a
dudes
couple
got
things
them
about
nice
Greenfield Mike.
haircuts.
Sexy and young ain't one of them.
Yeah.
You know
That-
what I mean?
Thank God he don't listen to this show. 'Cause you just laying base his appearance.
No, I
You don't
don't.
even go after him on a football. You've been calling him fat for 5 years.
I just didn't understand why he never got on Ozempic. That's what I don't
Maybe
understand.
he's happy
I'm saying
fat.
it could be good for his career, and I don't know.
Right, you're
Listen, I'm a
saying-
Greenfield Mike
you're
guy.
saying-
I'm the one that defends Greenfield Mike all the time. I just
you call him fat all the time.
I don't call him fat. I never
You say
call
he's
him
a
fat. I said,
low-energy
I just-
guy and
I
he's
said-
fat.
I just listen. The Ozempic's out there,
Yeah,
I
he
don't know.
knows about it. He's stubborn.
Yeah, if he's stubborn, and part of me respects that as well. But
You can't eat as many wings when you're on Ozempic.
I don't think you can really drink either.
Oh, no.
I think you could drink, but I think everything. I think everything just is slowed down. So I don't think you really go for it all like that.
Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, it might be the issue. I don't know.
You can become a millionaire and stop drinking.
Boring.
Boring in Dallas.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Mike ought to be getting up right off into the sunset, dude. Take your money.
I mean, dude, they're saying they're eyeing up Belichick.
I could see that. I can't see him and Jerry Jones coexisting at all, but
I can't see anybody coexisting.
nah.
Unless they
How
get a
old's
younger
Jerry?
guy. Jerry's got to be
Jerry's
80.
getting up there, yeah.
He's got to be in his 80s.
Jerry got to die.
I think his one son's just like him.
I could see that.
I don't know if that's the one who's going to take over the shit.
There's always the one. I got to be the guy that's always next to him in the booth. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like with the unbuttoned shirt. He's been there.
I
for
think the
fucking
one
100
sounds like
years.
a cannon who's like living how I probably would too if I was a billionaire. And
Yeah, I
then-
don't have much interest in running. I definitely want a gig inside, but I don't think I
wouldn't want to
too
actually
much
do that.
responsibility.
Yeah,
no.
yeah, you guys put a good team
Like head
together.
of scout operations or some bullshit like that.
Dude, we were talking today when Dallas was on Hard Knocks, and Quincy Carter was
As
like
a quarterback.
he was like they were like in the room and all the coaches are sitting there and he's like, he's a Gemini, I'm a Gemini. He was, you know what I mean? They're just like, the fuck does that have to do with
What
his
do we
play on?
got?
He stinks, Jerry. They're just looking at him
Yeah.
like, okay, I guess Quincy Carter's gonna start. You know what I mean? Like, you can't run a team
You
like
can't
that.
run a team like that.
I like to go. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
Yeah.
great.
like maybe we just
thing
picked the
about
best
Greenfield
players,
Mike,
Jerry.
He's had success there. It was like 3 years in a row.
Dude, they
with
say
12
for
wins,
the first
right?
game of the
Yeah.
year, they looked like they were Super Bowl
Yeah,
contenders.
it's just like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, well, I think they have a lot of locker room problems now, especially when you start losing. But Micah Parsons came out, started bashing
Yeah.
Mike. That wasn't
Oh, did
cool.
he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said some dumb. I think he said something like everyone's trying it except for him, except for Mike McCarthy.
He said he feels bad for and then he tried to clean it up. He said he was talking about for the older guys on the team,
Yeah.
not being able to get a Super Bowl this year or some bullshit. Like, dude, you were
So he ripped Coach Mike?
Yeah, he did. That was last week.
Yeah.
It seems like, what's his name was CD Lamb was all of a sudden hurt on Saturday. I'm like, is this dude just not going to like fucking play now? But he ended up playing.
Dude, when you lose your quarterback and then, I mean, when that backup comes in, you're like, we don't have a chance. Like, why would you even want to?
Don't have a chance.
Cooper Rush, I'll tell you what.
He threw a couple good balls.
For the first 4 minutes of the game, they were in it. But then the other 56, they
kind of got away from him a little bit.
Yeah.
Why don't you get Trey Lance out there? And Cooper Rush is Cooper Rush. You
Right,
know what Cooper Rush
Trey
could
Lance
do.
was like a number 1 overall pick, wasn't he?
Yeah.
The 49ers took him at least, and Jerry Braun there. I'm surprised they're not pushing the issue like, hey, this season's
He
the
must
shitter.
not be a Gemini.
Yeah, he's probably not. He's probably a Libra.
Yeah.
But, dude, throw Trey Lance in there. See what happens.
Worse than we're let him run.
Right. Trey Lance, like, dude, who knows if he would have, if he wouldn't have got hurt and all that shit would have happened, who knows what he could have did in San
Brock
Francisco.
Purdy just stole his career.
Well, San Francisco got a great system. I mean, you're in that system. Like, you don't really see too many quarterbacks fail in that system.
Yeah. But Trey Lance probably stinks, more or less. But, like, just get him out there and,
Yeah.
see what
He
you
might
got.
not read a defense too well. Yeah.
I think he got a gun.
I mean, if he's fucking 3 behind Cooper Rush, I mean, he was at camp.
Dude, Cooper Rush's face last night, he, like, threw this shitty, horrible pass to CD Lamb. You could tell, like, CD Lamb was running this route, and he kind of got, like, bumped, and then he, like, threw it, and it was, like, it got intercepted. And then, like, Cooper Rush was like...
Oh, Cooper Rush.
Dude, I'm just like...
what's the worst with these backups when they actually have to, like, play, like, and they like play themselves out of the league.
Yeah, played like almost a full season.
When they full season, or like they gotta do like 3 or 4 games, and you're like, oh my god, this dude is so. They've been a backup for 6 years, but really haven't had to play.
Yeah. Good practice player.
Yeah, they're throwing darts in practice and shorts, look good in a fucking baseball cap on the sideline. They can fucking do the signals and everything, but then they gotta fucking get out there and play. And next thing you know, they're in the XFL or out of the league.
Fuck. Like, as soon as they're called, they're going to find out I stink.
Yeah, you stink.
Yeah.
Or maybe part of you thinks, like, dude, if I was out there.
But
I think you have to hate. That's probably like a couple years, but then when you're on like year 3 and you're like, dude, I want no parts of being out there. Let me just ride this wave, make this $1 million or $2 million a year, and fucking get out of here. Go play some golf.
Like Ryan Fitzpatrick made a career of being a backup.
He did,
but he would put up some.
He ended up starting a lot.
Yeah,
though.
he did because he was almost too good of a backup.
Yeah,
he like put up some numbers to make you like start a couple quarterback controversies.
Pelka was riding that wave for a while, and then he got exposed. He had to play a few games, and he got out. I think
for Buffalo.
Well, no, he had that game against
Arizona.
He was playing against. He was on the Chiefs playing against the Steelers, or the other way around. He was on the Steelers playing. I think he was on the Chiefs playing against the Steelers, and it was a real rough game. And then he was like out of the league like right after that. But it happens. What's this Harbaugh sign about, Z-Bird?
The thing you sent me about the legacy that dude. Yeah, this right here.
Oh yeah, Harbaugh, you dumbass. This is a good story.
Yeah.
I can't read that. Can you read that?
Yeah. Yesterday was the first home game since my husband passed away. My son convinced me to go. He asked me who would yell at Harbaugh. A friend made the sign for the tailgate. Even Ravens fans asked if they could take a picture. And apparently Chad Bowers passed away.
Used to give Harbaugh the business.
Used to give him the business.
Yeah, and his son and the mom went to honor their dad, and
that was pretty cool.
It's a picture of their dad on the sign. It says "Harbaugh, you dumbass." Some good old fashioned Yinzer shit there. Dude.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it was a good. Old Randy retweeted that one. I think that's a good story.
Yeah.
So the Jake Paul fight, started. Was it buffering really? I had it on at the bar just on one TV.
Everybody.
It froze once, but after that it was like fine.
Ours froze a few times, but then after it got to a certain point, like once it got to the women's fight, it was fine. It didn't do it again.
Okay, so it was all that shit before.
Yeah, and then like the women's fight happened. Like, I don't want to jump all over the place, but like, where are we gonna start talking about? What are we gonna start talking about?
Just talk about anything.
The women's fight was fucking amazing.
Seen the cut. I really couldn't watch it, and the cut was insane.
Dude, that fight was fucking seriously one of the best fights.
Stick your wiener in that cut.
Yeah, I fuck her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nasty. You know what I mean?
It was a big old gash.
But that chick kept headbutting her, and that other chick
is that how she got it? The headbutts.
Yeah. So that other chick,
look at that neck on that other chick.
she got a gizzard on her, dude. Yeah,
she got a thick one. She's on testosterone. That one. There.
Yeah, she's teed up, and then the chick on the right, she's like a normal chick that's in a gang, but like,
is she in a gang?
I don't know. She looks like she possibly could be,
I
but
don't know if you got a backstory.
No, but she fucking. If you look at the statistics, she landed 324 punches to her 217. Yeah, she threw more percentage wise. She still had a better percentage, and the girl on the left, Taylor, actually got a point deduction for headbutting. So, like, how the fuck did that chick lose? They were like saying in Texas, shady shit happens in boxing.
No, it's boxing.
Boxing, yeah.
It's boxing. You got somebody juiced in, like, yeah.
Them headbutts are ruthless in boxing, man. That's why Tyson bit Holyfield's ear off.
Yeah.
He kept headbutting him.
Yeah, he kept headbutting. He said, better fucking
Did you see old Iron Mike kept biting his glove so he didn't knock Jake Paul's fucking head off?
I don't know. You tell me what you think about this.
It was a completely staged fight, and Mike was pulling his punches the whole fucking time.
Was he?
Yeah. It was impossible to watch.
Why?
It sucks so
Dude,
bad.
He got a big payoff.
He got major cash. Dana White had a good point. He was like, oh yeah, you can play it.
But he basically said, I told him, Mike, you're basically 60 years old. And he's like, you honestly think this fucking kid's going to do anything to me? He's not good. He's not going to fucking knock me out. He's not going to do this. And you saw him. He tripped when he was walking down the thing. He had a hard time walking up the stairs. He had a knee brace on. And Jake Paul couldn't do anything to him. He made a ton of money. And I know people are mad. You stayed home on a Saturday night, but you didn't pay for it. You know what I mean? And, you know, this is what Mike Tyson, when Mike Tyson shows up, everybody makes money. You know, Jake Paul is, you know, I don't have to tell you guys. You guys know Mike Tyson is the A+++ side of that thing, and he was right. Jake Paul couldn't do shit to him.
Dude, that's a very good point. And it was. I'll tell you what. Like, it was weird watching it. Like, I was watching it with Addie, and she got real sad and started like almost like crying because like Mike Tyson came down by himself, and then like seemed like he was like all depressed. And I'm like, listen, it's all like fake. Like, this is a fake fight.
Right.
And I wonder in my head,
Do you
like,
think Tyson was just pulling punches not to fuck him up?
You could see it.
I didn't watch one bit of it.
oh, you didn't?
No.
It looked like he was playing on like a torn meniscus or some shit too, because he had a knee brace on, and you could tell like he wasn't his foot. He's
Right, because
60,
if that dude gets knocked out, his career, the whole
do you
thing's
think
anybody's
over.
gonna watch any more of these fights? Though?
After this, no, because like this was the last. Maybe if he does like Conor McGregor or something like that, they could like wait.
Maybe some MMA shit, but what's his name hates him?
Canelo?
No,
but like Canelo, like
Dana White hates him.
Oh, yeah. Hates
because he thinks that Dana White will let him fight if he talks shit on Dana, and like Dana's like, yeah,
he talks shit how Dana doesn't pay anybody all the time.
Right.
I don't know. I just feel like Tyson. You could like I watched it like this TikTok, and they broke it all down of where Tyson was slipping punches, went to go throw, pull back, and like that first like minute of that first round, you're like, oh shit, like this might actually be a real fight. And then Jake Paul kept tying him up, and you could like see like fucking him like say something, and Tyson gives him like a pat on like the back of his head, you know what I mean, like kind of like okay type deal. And then Tyson almost didn't throw a punch for the rest of the fucking. He kept like moving around, throwing these little fucking weird jabs, and then like
right.
That's what everybody's showing.
Paul would throw
his training,
something at him.
Damn, he looks good in
would
training.
hit him a little bit, and then he would fucking just bite on his glove hard as hell because I think he wanted to rip his fucking head off, but he knew he couldn't.
And he got bonuses. Like, I don't think they said there was a win bonus. The big bonus was for him going past 4 rounds. Tyson knew he could do that. He went the distance, and it seemed like it took no effort for him, like to do that. Like, it wasn't like they were like there wasn't a lot of movement in the fight. It was probably the most boring fight I've ever seen.
Yeah. It was terrible.
Hopefully they can get back to some high end like heavyweight boxing matches. Those are cool, but this is a joke anymore.
My cousin Gene watches like real boxing, and he said his opinion of Jake Paul though would surprise you.
He thinks he can fight.
He said he thinks he's a good fighter, and he said that wasn't really. He said as much as people say like Tyson wasn't, he wasn't trying to.
No, I don't think Jake Paul was trying to fuck a Tyson up
Right.
either.
He wasn't trying to hit him with like that big haymaker or anything.
No, because he could have. Because like I think Tyson's his leg was fucked up. But I don't know. It was brutal. It sucked. We literally just watched like a complete money grab.
I was sleeping.
That's a lose-lose for if Jake Paul knocks out Tyson. You don't. There's no victory for that.
I just think it's a lose. Like he probably made a lot of money on here, but the next time people like, do you think Netflix would pay them again for this?
I don't.
65 million streams.
I know, but it sucked.
But I think if he's going to do
Like,
it again,
like people might not stay home and watch it again next time.
he won't do Netflix again. What they'll do next time is he's trying to fight that Canelo dude. And I don't think Canelo's going to fight him.
Because Canelo's a real fighter in his prime.
Right.
Not even he's might be at the end of his prime, but he's fighting fighters. Like, you know. I don't know.
I'd like to see him fight like we did fight a regular boxing dude.
Yeah, Tommy Fury and
Right.
Fury beat him.
Right.
So I don't know. It's just like either be a real fighter or not, because this shit it's getting old. You can't fight YouTubers. You're too good to fight YouTubers now. And then it's just, you fought Mike Tyson, and it was literally so boring. It was insane.
Yeah.
He was caked up though. Did you see his butt? cheeks?
Yeah.
I knew you'd love this.
Yeah, dude, that was the funniest shit. Like, dude, I'm watching it, and I'm like, what the fuck?
What?
He just turns around. He's like, yeah, like I don't even know what he's talking about, and then he just turns around for like just walks away from the
Why
camera.
didn't Mike just put his shorts on?
Dude, people were like, if you didn't see it, they're like, what's this from? Dude, they were backstage talking to him, like interviewing him, and he just like turned around.
I was working. The bar was busy as fuck, and I just happened to like look up at that time. I was like, what the fuck?
Tyson's cheeks are
Just caked up. Old man butts are weird.
It's
yeah.
starting to flatten out a bit.
Yeah. But he just walk around the locker room. Fucking
Me looking for, I like that meme. Me looking for fruit snacks after wienering your mom. That's a good one.
So what did you say? You saw a double date or a first date over at the restaurant? before
Yeah, it
you
was
came
so
over?
weird. You're automatically think it's one of my fake stories. It's
I
not.
do.
It's not. That's why I said there's nothing to it. But it was like two people on their like first date, and I was sitting like right at the corner. You've been over there.
Yeah.
I'm just getting my
It's
tacos.
a bar.
Yeah, and they're like them two are like this on this side, and just their questions I could see like, what do you like?
Was there like sexual tension? Do you think they were about to fuck, or do you think?
No, but I think they liked each other.
Oh,
the
really?
the dude being
Was he handsome?
he wasn't a bad looking dude,
There you go.
and the dude, I think after she said her one date experience, like this dude was like a major plus. You know, because the last dude she met online was like way younger, and his parents had passed away in like a horrific accident. So like he
that's-
brought that up on
You
the first
sitting
date.
there fucking nebbing on their whole
just
fucking
eating
date.
Tacos just in their
Listen,
date.
so here's me eating my fucking tacos. Here's them on their fucking date. It isn't like they were in a booth far away. They're right next to me.
Go on a date. Sit at the bar is kind of weird. No, like
Yeah, I don't know.
maybe I think a first date. I feel like it's a little weird. Maybe not after that.
Yeah, I would want to sit in a booth. Like I remember last first date I was
Chance
on.
of getting that
sit at the
stinky
bar,
finger.
have a drink.
Hell, I wanted to sit in a booth just to talk. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because you're asking first date questions.
You're just sitting there crushing tacos, listening to their whole fucking convo.
I listen
I
to
probably
some.
would have too.
Yeah,
you're by yourself. It's either I look at your phone or do both.
Yeah.
Man, that fucking first date shit. I never did that.
What do you mean? You ever went on a first date?
No. I mean, I've been on first dates, but always like,
There was some.
you know what I mean?
You already plowed the
yeah,
field.
you know me, baby.
You're saying it wasn't like unfamiliar territory.
No.
You already crushed that
broke
cooter?
the ice.
Yeah, the ice has been broken.
Oh, dude. So
but
there was no stress then because you were like, you already crushed. You were
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna crush.
Yeah, I'm in there.
See, I've been on a million because
See, the dating apps, I would swipe, and then like I'd match, and then it would be like, do you want to go do something? I was like, nah, I'd ignore them and delete them. It was a real weird thing that I don't know.
you were just trying to see if you could get them.
Yeah, I like to fish, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just never ever wanted to deal with like the the first date, like, oh, so you like the color blue, huh? That's awesome.
It's not really like that.
guacamole. That
Where'd you
tastes
grow up?
good.
Pittsburgh?
Oh,
What area?
Pittsburgh.
I'm from
Oh,
Greenfield.
Right in between Squirrel Hole and Hazelwood.
Most of the girls on the first date, like on Plenty of Fish, were whores.
Plenty of Fish was different. I never fished before.
See, I was an avid fisherman.
But like Bumble and shit like that, like, I mean, I'm sure it all would have got to it, but it was just like when we're supposed to go to like Long John Silver's or like Red Lobster or something, we got to talk about like
Some expensive place.
well,
Like
not really expensive, but just like you got to go on this weird date, and then you got to like, are we gonna do this or not? Like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? How many mozzarella sticks can we eat before we figure out if we're gonna fucking bang each other?
Then
Yep.
that's not a good way to even go about that. You know what I mean? Get a big meal in you and then try to hook up. It's like not.
I was trying to get Addie drunk the first time I met her, and then it was weird because she knew Joanne. They were like friends growing up, so like that kind of like took
Oh,
a lot
really?
of the. Yeah, they were like really good, really close growing up till like they were like 13, and Addie moved away. So it was like they kind of like were like, yeah, he's not a serial killer, you know, like he's all right. And then so she went out with me, and then we felt more comfortable around each other, knowing that we had like mutual friends.
Yeah, you could talk about the mutual friends for a little bit.
Yeah, and then like it was fun. We went to dinner and a movie. You know what I mean? I tried to get her liquored up.
Movie's easy.
It's super easy. People are like,
Yeah.
"That's a horrible."
You
No,
just
it
gotta,
ain't.
like hold her
No, it
hand
ain't. Yeah,
during
you
the
kind of
date.
you get like the experience over with without having to like talk about too much stupid shit.
Exactly. We let it was a bad
movie-
moms. Bad moms. I remember that.
Yeah, haha.
Did you pull the old popcorn trick?
we were kind of holding it.
Yeah,
My
kinda
old
hold-
dick
yeah,
was in there. Who ordered extra butter? Nah, I didn't do that. I mean, you know, just
I think I got fixed up once back with like some girl I worked with, and like I didn't want to do it at all, but her and her boyfriend came, and it was kind of like meet me at the bar type thing. That was like the only like first date I could think I might have went on, but it was I was like, cool, meet me at this bar, Archie's. Go to Archie's. I go there 15 minutes before everybody I know comes pouring into Archie's, and it was just like, all right. And like they knew I was like on this weird little like date, and like they start like throwing shit at us, and I was like, well, nice to meet you. You know what I mean? Like this is over. We're getting hit with chicken wings in the back of the head. So
Yeah. These are my friends.
you know, she's like, do you know these guys? So, yeah, a little bit. I don't know what I was thinking. Like that was the meeting, but I didn't want to do it either. So I knew it'd be the easiest bailout ever.
the weirdest shit that went on for me was like when I was living with Frank DiNardo, our friend's dad, and like I just got
You guys used to go on double dates together, right?
no, but like his
You and
lady at the time was living there, but like none of the kids were. So it was just me and Frank basically.
Yeah.
And then like I was going on these dates, and they were like, "Who do you live with?" I'm like, "Oh, it's my friend's dad lets me live here." They're like, "Your friends live here?" And I'm like, "No." They're like, "That's kind of weird." I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool." You know what I mean? But like that's where I had if like things went well, that's where we went back to, like Frank Diesel's crib.
Right.
And Frank Diesel's lady was there, and after a while, she didn't approve of it. One of our friends told her to go fuck herself and mind her fucking business. But like it was a good time. But it was weird because I remember I was on Plenty of Fish, and like you couldn't get good internet in their house, so I was like out the window, like trying to like.
You were really fishing.
And Frank Diesel he'd come in, he'd say, "Are you in there fishing?" Like I got one on the line, but yeah, those were
Plenty of Fish hit Greenfield like a freight train.
Dude, I remember when I was like, started telling dudes, like, you know what I mean? One of our other friends, I'm like, he was like, put on my profile. He's like, all these stupid, I'm just going to say what he said. All these stupid whores say, no liars, no cheaters, and no game players. I want my profile to say, I lie, I cheat, and I play games. And dude, it
Probably
worked.
worked like a charm.
It worked like a charm.
Yeah, they cut to the chase. Yeah.
You know?
They said,
Meet
oh,
me at the bar. We'll have a couple drinks.
yeah, that was exactly what he said every time. Meet me here. Do you got a friend?
Larry, let's do some voicemails.
Yo, Big John in Virginia Beach. Yo, boys, I was laughing my ass off, and it made me think about this couple that came to my wedding, my wife and our wedding, I should say, my wife and I's wedding. They gave us a beautiful gift of $10. I couldn't fucking believe it.
Oh,
I'll
my
never
God.
forget. And I see these fucking people on Facebook all the time traveling around and shit, and I'm thinking to myself, $10? Are you fucking kidding me? Anyways, it brought back that memory and made me laugh my ass off. Love the pod, boys. Happy Thanksgiving. Take it easy. Go Steelers.
$10 is insane. I mean, we talked about this last week, and you said it's a real thing, but like that's fucking nuts, dude.
You're better off not bringing a card.
No, just hope like somehow you like slid under the radar.
Right.
They
like
forgot about
Maybe
you.
we lost it.
Yeah, I would probably just chalk it up to like I lost it if someone if someone didn't give me a card.
You sure we went through them too quick, and then maybe you marked that one down.
Yeah.
The thing is, he was saying, like the people were like doing okay in life. So
Right, they're going around traveling, fucking,
right,
yeah.
throwing him a 10 spot. I mean,
No
that's
wonder.
I think but that's almost like they do that for self-preservation. Like just have a card just to put it in the box just for show.
It's like Wedding Crashers when he shows up with a box of air.
Yeah.
You know, but,
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, start taking like real gifts.
yeah. Did you get gifts?
No.
No.
Maybe like one or two people did.
It's a weird thing to do. Bring gifts instead of
this is a beautiful
cash.
set of candlesticks.
Oh, look at this gravy boat.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Usually
I'm-
get stuff like that. There's a shower.
I remember, yeah, right.
So-
I remember Doug Heffernan. They were talking about his cousins. Carrie was like, "We're not hanging out with them. Like, fucking, they're the worst. They give us a gravy boat for our wedding." And he was like, "We haven't seen him in years. Get out the gravy boat." And fucking, there ended up being like a $5,000 check in the gravy boat that they never knew about. And so like Doug was like, "Dude, I need $5,000." You know what I mean? So they had the gravy boat out. Like they ended up making like a roast so they could bring this is the gravy boat. Like, hey, we just noticed like, you know what I mean? Like that
check's no good no more.
The check's no good, so they got him to write a new check. But then they had to hang out with him. It wasn't even worth the $5,000. King and Queens. King and Queens is a great show. We could turn this into a King and Queens podcast if you want. But yeah. They're all bent out
I
of
thought
shape
you were
about a
talking
gravy
about a real
both.
person just now. I didn't even know that.
No.
You didn't know Doug Heffernan was
He works for
married to
UPS.
Carrie?
Yeah, he's cool.
Eagle tits, what are you doing? Looking up porn?
He's over there fingering his asshole. You sicko.
Driver last week, Anthony Shuley, for coming and bringing me some food after work. It was very nice of you, and the food was really good. All right.
That's Rob Bruce.
Yeah, Shirley dropped off some food for him last week. He wanted to thank him.
Oh, that was cool with Shuley.
Oh, Shirley brought Bruce some food?
Yeah, that was nice of
That's
him.
nice.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Waterboy here. First of all, I just wanted to say, Gary, come on, man. You've been gone a couple weeks. We love your drunken calls and shit, but don't put yourself on that high of a platform. Secondly, gear grinders, taking care of a dog. I didn't want a dog. My wife, my daughter wanted a dog. They broke me down over a couple years to get a dog. Guess who takes care of it? I do. Guess who walks it? I do. They will pet it and play with it every once in a while, but it's my responsibility, which is the fucking reason I didn't want the dog in the first place. Thank God it's getting a little bit older. It's not pissing everywhere. You guys have a good day, and if I don't see you or hear from you beforehand, happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Waterboy. John, that's a perfect
tale as old as time, dude. I knew that, but I knew it. And even though you know it,
Yeah.
and when you're stuck
you
with that
said it before you got it.
Yeah.
You
when
were
you're
on
stuck
here-
with that responsibility and like you really don't want to take I don't want to take the dog. You take him out. And every time I take him out, the thing's like, "Thanks, Dad." And I'm like,
Oh, really? That thanks would drive me nuts.
"Hey, I'm not doing this."
Is
for
it is
you.
it like a
I'm
condescending?
doing it for me, so he doesn't shit in the
Yeah,
house.
right. Is it
That's
like a
why-
condescending like
No,
thanks?
no, it's
just
not.
genuine.
Yeah. Thanks, Daddy. Yeah. You're welcome.
I'll tell you what. I still love Paisley.
This is going
She's
in a
the
weird.
best. But like, dogs get fucked when kids come around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They go from being like the number one. I remember like talking like I can't believe like people just like, you know, fucking. What they say when they put the dog on. I was like, I'll never do that, dude. That dog went from number 2 to number 30. And LJ just took spots 1 through 29. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's not her fault, but it's just anytime like the baby will go down or I'll get like a break and I'll like sit down and then here's Paisley like whimpering like take me out, feed me, water, and it's just like, when do I get some time?
Yeah, nah.
When do I get to fucking
About
lay my
fucking
head?
30 years.
Yeah.
Dude, I wanted to say before I forget, Addie's grandma is going to turn 98 on Thursday.
Big
Nice.
9-8. We have a
9/8.
party.
Yeah, well, Thanksgiving they're
Yeah.
going to.
Damn, 98.
98 going strong. She don't drive anymore, but that was only a couple years ago.
How do you kill a day when you're 98?
I think she sleeps a lot.
You sleep in.
Late.
You got to be like medicated. You got to be like,
She gets up off the. It takes a minute to get off the couch, so that's like a half hour.
if I get into my 80s, I think I'm getting into Oxycontin's pretty heavy.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean, because they'll kill a day for you.
Yeah,
And it will be 8 o'clock before you know it.
yeah. You're saying you're just gonna go straight to hospice once you're at 80 years old? But yeah, just load me up with meds.
No, I don't think I got to be in hospice. I just think like I could be at the crib. You know, like,
No, that's what
yeah.
I mean. Like they give you like the pain meds.
Oh
and
yeah, I'm
everything.
gonna sail my way out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
they're not,
Yeah.
I don't mean you're gonna die. I mean like they're just there to take care of you, inject you.
But I think you'll be able to get. You know, you're 80 years old. You could. There's something wrong with you enough to get some oxys.
Every 80-year-old could get pain.
Right.
Yeah, right.
If
Like,
you make
listen,
it
Hey,
to 80,
what do you need these for? Like, I got to get through the
See
day.
this hip?
Fair
You
enough.
see the hip?
Yeah.
Give me the Vicodin, please.
my L4 and L5 got blown out.
Yeah. A lot of years of weed whacking.
You guys still making them 80s? They still around?
Those footballs.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What's up, boys? It's Kenny. So I'd like to address our friend from Baldwin's voicemail last week. Hey, pal. So look, if you want to earn your spot as a guest host, you know, first off, you know, you want to maybe poke a little fun at the boys. You want to start off like making fun of their hairy nipples or something. Then when you get to the live show and they ask you to show your nipples, you want to rip your shirt off. You got to go fucking big. You know, you got to earn your spot. You know, and then after that, you got to leave like 100, 150 quality fucking voicemails before you get asked to come on the show, before you earn your spot. Under no circumstances do you call in and fucking call the show. Average after like maybe a dozen voicemails. You know, a couple are funny, don't get me wrong. But you don't fucking come in and panhandle for a fucking spot on the show. Boo-hoo. You feel like you deserve something here. Come on, buddy. Let's just earn that shit. You know, you can make fun of their uncircumcised penis, you know, the guy's a little balding, something like that, you know, stuff that's true. You don't just go call the show average. But no, don't go getting all butthurt over a little constructive criticism there, Gary, and try and lash out next week. You just got to work on your material. You come back with another 100 or so good voicemails, and the boys probably still won't call you to come in. Have a good one.
Nailed it. I mean, Kenny couldn't be more right there. You know what I mean?
he
He's
definitely-
Kenny put his time in.
Oh, did he ever? Like an insane amount of time. He's been calling. I mean, he said
Since
100
voicemail started.
since yeah. So like, when was that?
That was about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Over 100 episodes easy.
Yeah.
3 years ago, I think. Well, we started here.
Coming in the studio.
Yeah. Yeah, we never did him at
We
Todd's.
didn't do voicemails at Todd's. No. Yeah, no. Kenny's obviously in the right. Yeah, dude. Gary pissed off Waterboy. He pissed off Kenny.
And those thing about both of them, they both support us financially, and they both come to all the shit that we have. So like, you don't want to piss off those two.
No, they're gonna get wound up. And Kenny, yeah, thanks for handling our light work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break.
All right, baby. We'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast. Pub in the Park. It's over in Swiss Helm Park. It's a great place. We've hung out. We've been there many a
I
time.
love
At
pub
your
in the
local
park.
joint.
Yeah, I can
It's
walk
over
to
in
it.
Swiss
Walk
Helm
home,
Park.
even better.
Bomb food. We've done shows over there. Great environment. It's just a cool spot. Like, right, they still have their patio open. I would say, in my opinion, like we have other bars, like, you know, like 12's down south side. It's like more like a bigger place. Like, yeah. But as far as like neighborhood bars go, I would say it's probably up there as one of the best neighborhood
For
bars.
sure.
And
Reasonable prices.
reasonable prices. They got a pasta special every Monday, chicken parm, broccoli chicken Alfredo, spaghetti and meatballs, and even more. Wednesday nights is trivia night, 7 p.m. start, prize for winners. Thursday from 6 to 9 and 11 to 3, Thursday from 6 to 9, Saturday from 11 to 3, wing specials, $125, jumbo whole wing. And I'm not a huge fan of jumbo whole wing. These are fucking fire. So you gotta check them out. They also do stuff like Taco Tuesday. They put on here, not too original, LOL, but I love a good taco on Tuesday. And they also have dinner specials every Friday. We'll be updating you on stuff for Pub in the Park and all the other places, that sponsor the show. But make sure, if anything, we appreciate your support on Patreon and everything. And if you get a chance, support the small businesses that support us, because they're the backbone of the community. You can't go to like fucking down to Barnes and Nobles or to Express or to Starbucks and be like, hey, can you sponsor my podcast? No, it's all local small businesses,
corporate,
helping the other people in the neighborhood. So like, we're very grateful for all of our sponsors, and we just ask, if you get the opportunity, check them out. If you've never been to Pub in the Park, you got to check them out and let them know Greenfield's Finest podcast sent you.
Located in the heart of Pittsburgh's South Side, 12 Whiskey Barbecue features 100 bottle craft beers and 28 drafts from local and indie brewers. Their kitchen's open late and they have a crazy good menu. On top of that, they have events at the bar as well as offer catering. Birthdays, weddings, business events, and more, they've got you covered. Check them out at 12pgh.com or visit them at 1222 East Carson Street. That's TWELVEPGH.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline, who be Corn Dicking this week?
People dressing up as bears and attack cars for insurance money.
Yeah. So what happened? There was these people, and they were out in Utah, and they caught on their ring cam this bear going into a car and ripping up the car, and then they would go for insurance money. Well, then like they started. After a couple of these attacks, like the insurance, they brought in like fucking wildlife people, and they're like, dude, there's no saliva, there's no hair, there's like, this isn't even a real bear.
Right.
Yeah. So like,
how many times did they try to go to that well? 5. That's too many.
They got busted on the 5th one.
Yeah, that's too many.
And like, yeah, so
you gotta spread that out around the state.
But no, they were. The thing is they were in 2 different states. It was Utah, Nevada. They were the 2 states they hit, and they did it 5 times. The 5th time they got caught, and like people were like saying on the street, they were like, they interviewed people, and they were like, yeah, there's like sometimes you'll see like a coyote or something, but like you don't see bears, and everyone has ring cameras, and like
it's a pretty good bear costume.
It is a good bear costume.
It almost looks like your costume, the Sasquatch one.
Yeah, that's a good Sasquatch one.
Maybe you have to steal a little insurance.
I mean, this is smart to an extent. But like that's one of those things you can't do all the time.
Dude, some states are real. Their insurance policy like are real, like sketchy. Like New York, there was a scam that the Russian mob was doing, where like they cut in front of you, hit the brake, you'd ram into them, and there was like a no contest $50,000.
Oh yeah.
Thing in New York that the Russian mob did this like
to everybody.
Fuck, they did it to everybody.
Wow.
Like the scoop and stop, they were calling it. It was like, but New York at the time, New York insurance, don't argue. Here's $50,000.
Wow.
Oh wow.
This is probably a little different than that, but
still, like yeah. I wonder if the Russian mob was involved with this.
It probably is. Them Russians.
See, it was a 2010 Rolls Royce.
I need a good old fashioned insurance fraud scam or something. Like, we need to when's the last time you pulled a nice little some insurance fraud? Recently?
No, it wasn't. I remember the only thing I ever did was when I cut my finger at work the one time. No, it was all at work, my old job, and then like I wanted these Vikes to keep not stop coming. So like they were like, dude, we can send you to physical therapy. It's the only way we continue pain medication. So I went to fucking therapy for my finger. And I swear to God, like they would make me do finger exercises.
And you say you went in a little finger like cold tub and hot tub.
Yeah,
that place don't care. They're gonna check.
Right. But if I missed the appointment, the doctor was not allowed to. Like he was like, dude, you're not getting your. So I didn't miss. I went 3 days a week. You know what I mean? There was like a little thing that looked like a pencil with like washers on each side, and I was like, I'm like, fucking beat, cuz. He's like, Mike, your finger's pretty healed up. Like the stitches were out for like 3 weeks. Already was healed. Like you can see the scar, but I'm like, dude, I don't know.
Still hurts, man.
Yeah, dude, I use this finger all the time. You don't get it, man. I think it cut a tendon or something. Like, nah, man, we're sure it didn't.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. But that was it.
Yeah, I just, maybe like a little car wreck where nothing really happens to me.
Don't wish for shit like that.
Neck and back.
No. Don't even say that. When that back hurts, you're like, man, I fucking wish I didn't get that.
Yeah, I know. I was fucking lifting kegs the other day like a fucking idiot, and
Did you do something? Did you torque something?
Something weird's going on in my fucking middle of my back. That back shit is.
That's what
terrible,
I
dude.
tweaked my back the other day. Every time I tweak it, I'm just like,
it's scary.
I just
you're like,
fucking
how fucked is this?
Man, life was so much better when my back didn't
It's
hurt.
okay.
Yeah.
It's some debilitating shit for sure. Woman claims she makes peanut butter and jelly for her husband every day, but she hates him sometimes.
No, like she makes it out of hate. She like okay, she said, this isn't anything crazy, just something funny that I want to tell people about, but can't risk getting caught. My husband, 30 years old, and I'm 30 years old, have been together for 8 years. For the past couple years, I make him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day to take to work. You could have switched it up. You know what I mean? That's my first, like...
well, that's why I want to cut you off where you're reading out loud, but, like, 8 years of peanut butter and jelly?
You can't slide a piece of ham?
You got to throw in a turkey. Like, I love a good peanut butter and jelly, but, like, you got to throw in a turkey here and there or some shit.
Yeah. And
a 30-year-old man's eating peanut butter and jellies every fucking day.
And then
How many peanut butter and jellies can you put down to actually fill you up?
Sometimes you just get in one of them weird work ruts, dude, where you're just eating
same shit. I get it, but one peanut butter and jelly isn't doing a thing.
There was a point of like the end of the one season I was working. I'm like, I never want to eat lunch meat ever.
I could see that.
Ever again.
I get weird all lunch meat pretty quick.
I don't eat a ton. I used to eat a lot of lunch meat like at home. I don't eat as much lunch meat no more.
What are you eating for lunch every day?
A protein drink in a protein bar. Potato gyro, but like usually it's a protein drink.
Right. But when she makes the sandwich with love, she uses Welch's grape. When she gets mad at him and they're fighting, she uses organic, sugar-free grape. And he says he can taste the difference.
I bet he can.
Yeah. When she's like, 'cause I made it with love, and then she's like, I made it with hate today.
Yeah. What a fucking bitch.
Give the guys Welch's fucking grape and leave
him. If you're mad at him, just don't talk to him for 2 days.
Yeah. Or like make him.
I'll give her credit though; she's still making a sandwich.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
maybe you do love this guy.
Yeah. How bad is it? You're still getting a sandwich out every fucking day.
Yeah.
Addie, make your sandwiches. You make your lunch for you every day.
No, I told you. I mean, she don't make protein.
Yeah, but you used to pack.
When I worked at Triton, I brought my lunch.
You brought your lunch.
She would help.
Johanna pack? Never.
Like once a month.
Yeah.
When she likes me.
Once
a month.
Yeah, I can't see Lainey putting a lunch together for me either. So, sometimes you got to deal with the fucking hippie jelly. You got to deal with the hippie jelly. Mattel had to remove a bunch of Wicked dolls because apparently Wicked.com is a porn site.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, Wicked.com. They use... Yeah, if you look at Wicked.com, it's like a site that sells like sex stuff. That's what it is.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, they probably should have known that.
I don't know why. When they said that they used the AI, they had AI help create the boxes, and then like
they put Wicked.com.
Yeah.
How could they even have that web name? They wouldn't even be able to get that web name.
They said they blamed it on AI. That's the new thing now. Blame it on AI.
Yeah, people were blaming AI big time.
Oh, it's the AI. The AI is like, dude, you're so full of shit.
Yeah.
Like, why did you guys break my solar lights? I got this new dude. He's AI.
Hey, he's an AI guy.
Here's the thing.
You got this AI Mexican guy.
Yeah.
Fucked up. Doing my best.
Here's the thing about this. I guarantee you, if you got one of them dolls and didn't open it and still have that 20 years from now, it's going to be worth money. Because it's going to have controversy around it.
Just have patience. It'll pay off.
Yeah.
What's Wicked, a play?
It was a play. Now it's coming out as a movie.
Oh, Wizard of Oz.
It's basically a musical movie about Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
It's a movie about a movie?
It's a movie about the musical.
A movie about the...
There's no good movies coming out. No. People are really fried.
Listen, I got a show for everybody. Landman.
Yeah.
Did you watch Landman?
Yeah.
Landman was good.
Landman. Of course I
What's it on?
John Hamm.
It's on... Well, John Hamm's in it, but Billy Bob's like the star.
Yeah.
Well, so far, it was one episode.
It's on Paramount.
It's on Paramount. It's also on Amazon Prime.
What's
I
he
don't
do?
know. It's about oil and gas.
Yeah.
And the cartel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They mixed those two fucks together, but I'm in for it.
It's Taylor Sheridan.
Taylor Sheridan, yeah. So
You can't go wrong.
he's done like Sons and
Tulsa King,
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
I think he did The Shield back in
He's
the
really
day.
starting to
King
catch
of
up.
Mayor Kingston.
Mayor Kingston, fucking 1843, 1943, 1333, all those 33s, whatever the
1716.
fuck, yeah, whatever the fuck those are.
But he's the fucking man.
Yeah, but I like put it on last night, and I was like, a good show for us to watch. And she was like, "What is it?" I was like, "It's Landman." I just kept saying Landman.
Landman.
She like wasn't into it at all. Because I mean,
Really?
they're like all the same.
They are.
It's
If
like,
you like one, you'll like them all.
yeah, it's like, all right, this is Sons of Anarchy,
Gas.
gas and oil. So, but I'm all in on it. It was a very good first episode. Still haven't wrapped up the Penguin. Got to get into that as well.
You'll like that.
Yeah, Conor McGregor forgot his wife was there and trying to pick up some coups.
Yeah.
I've seen this video like a while ago. I feel like.
I think it came out last month.
Yeah, he's just. I think Conor's just like.
He's just out there blowing rails.
Yeah, you're all railed up. He gives his wife a little hair pull, trying to pretend like everything's okay. Everything's okay.
Yeah.
Is Conor retired?
Yeah, I don't think he. He might.
I think he's trying to fight again.
But I don't really know if that means anything.
Jake Paul.
No, I think Jake Paul challenged him, and he's not really trying to do it.
He should. I mean, dude. Well, yeah.
Well, he made all that money price from fucking. How much did he pay when like Floyd?
So much, yeah. He got a ton of money for that. Man, those suck too. All none of these fights have ever been good.
No, they all suck, and I think this would be.
suck.
I think this is the one that end those fights.
Yeah, you got a good point there. I'm telling you what. I seriously, I'm not fucking around. I would pay pay-per-view to watch them two girls fight again. That's how fucking good that fight
good.
was. Did you watch that fight, Larry? Wasn't that fight fucking great?
It was the better fight out of the four.
But no, but even as a fight, it was just a good ass fight.
Both actually put themselves on.
Dude, it was fucking all
It
in.
was all real boxing until the Mike Tyson.
It's like
Paul fight,
featherweight
right?
boxers that just beat the shit out of each
Yeah.
other.
The women were they were good. I mean,
In fact, if the numbers are right, it's the largest viewed women's sport event ever in American history because of the Netflix views. Since it was actually a title.
oh really?
Yeah, so it's the number one viewed.
Well, that's probably because of Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you what, the stars are out for that thing. Everybody was fucking at that Jake Paul
Charlize
fight.
Theron.
Yeah, she was there.
You like Charlize?
Shaq.
Yeah. Who else? Rosie Perez was announcing. That kind of threw me off.
Yeah, does she own? I feel like I feel like she has something to do with like the promotion of that or something like that.
Really?
It was a weird. Cedric the Entertainer was doing some.
It was just weird. She
it was
had
just
a weird
very
outfit on.
random, very random, like famous people were there.
Yeah. Trump. Wasn't Trump here?
Trump was
he
at
was
the
at the
UFC
UFC.
fight.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's doing that Trump dance now.
Everybody's doing the Trump dance. Did you see Trump when he saw Rogan? How excited he got!
Yeah.
It's so funny, dude. Did you see the lady at? And I don't know if it was she was in the. She's an Indian lady, and she did the haka or whatever. What do they call
Hawk
it?
Tua?
No, Hawk Tua. They do like
Yeah,
their
in
war
New Zealand.
chants or something like that. Was that New Zealand?
It's New Zealand.
Oh, okay. I thought that was that. You sure it was in New
Positive.
Zealand? That dude seemed like the old white guy seemed very American.
Well, New Zealand
Yeah,
had
they got
British
old
guys
whites
that
too.
colonized it. No, they
So
mixed
Yeah.
together.
what happened? I don't,
She like she came in and like they were I don't know what they were protesting or what it was about, but she like ripped this piece of paper up and started doing the crazy war chants.
I'll tell you
and, like,
what.
there was a bunch of other like Native
I'd
American
be intimidated
people
by
there.
it.
Yeah, it was scary.
She had a sick look
She
in
had
her
a
eye.
crazy look in her eye. Like they
who was she mad at?
she was mad at the whites.
The other side.
Yeah, and like they look had like they had a taste for blood. She's like, yeah, and then like a bunch of other people in the courtroom, they all started doing it. And they were stomping and
The
fucking.
one,
it was
the one
sweet.
guy had like tattoos all over his face.
Yeah, that dude, he had a couple bodies.
Yeah, he's ready for
He
war.
was ready.
So they're fighting with each other. The white people and
That's
the
just how their parliament is.
Yeah, it seems to be that way. But they were very vocal in the courtroom or whatever that was. Someone got a taco meat fountain at their wedding. That's fucking oh my god, dude.
That's fucking disgusting.
Oh my god.
How could you? Who would ever think like?
So people who are listening, it is a fountain of taco meat, and like it's not flowing right. It's just like oozing shits
Yeah. I mean, like you had like after it started, you were
See,
like,
bro, you're there, and they got a nice
He's gonna
spread
eat
of
it.
some cheese and everything like that.
I'll
some
fucking eat a
nachos.
taco.
Now, I know you'll eat a taco.
Yeah,
but
I don't
you,
like-
Are you gonna go off the fountain though?
Yeah.
How is she
Yeah.
gonna
When
get
in
it?
Rome.
Yeah. That's a good. You know
Yeah.
what? That's actually a very good like way to approach that. Like, how many taco fountains are you going to be around ever
Probably-
again? That's probably
The
it.
only
Right.
one.
The
This is
fudge
probably
fountain
it.
would probably be better, but
But I'm like, yeah, I tried it, and then at least I had have that life experience under my belt now.
See, the thing about this is what's kind of turning me off. If I had 15 guesses of what this was, I don't know if taco meat would be one of them.
Yeah.
kind of looks like chili.
Chili, maybe like some type of black bean.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Shit.
Shit.
Could definitely be shit.
I mean, it literally looks like a fucking
A poop
overflowing poop fountain. Dude.
Yeah, it kind of like the top kind of looks like a toilet a bit.
Yeah. I mean,
Dude, we
the
got
the caterer had to be like, look at it, like they had to have done a trial run.
What kind of machine is this to be able to like cycle through this taco meat like?
It's just a little fountain. It's probably got some good suction on there.
Yeah, but you really gotta have some good suction to get that meat
You
back
might get
through.
a clog in there.
Yeah.
You don't want a meat clog.
What were you
Dude,
saying?
no, my father-in-law. We got went to these hot dogs on Friday,
Yeah.
and he got chili
How was it?
on his dog.
What?
He loved it.
You don't like?
you never had a chili
I
dog
was
before?
just gonna ask you, Greenfield
Yeah.
kids, chili cheese dog from Kogo's,
Chili cheese dog.
No, not from
Yeah, I'd rather not from Kogo's.
but
the
chili
dirty-
cheese dog
I
and
think I got.
Listen,
30,
right now, like if you're probably not gonna catch me eating a chili cheese dog just because of like how I'm gonna feel afterwards.
Yeah.
But no, it's good for
Is it?
sure. Yeah.
100%. Like if you
Cheese
get a
ketchup
good
dog.
yeah, that's something too that I like.
Yeah.
That's a weird combo to some
dude, I just
people.
remember like growing up, like dude, like when I was younger, like the older dudes at work would like they'd eat like 2 chili cheese dogs from Kogo's every day.
Really?
The amount of hot dogs that Greenfield Kogo's used to go through was absurd.
Yeah.
Absurd. I mean, you get a fountain drink and 2 dogs for like $3 or some shit
I
like
think it
that.
was
Maybe
less
less
than
than that.
And you could cake on that fucking chili, so I guess they figured again.
Right. And if
Yeah,
you're,
that
if you're
chili's
on
in a bag.
I mean,
you
you're
know
gonna
what I mean?
shit in 3 minutes.
Yeah, no one's rationing that chili.
But like if you get like a D's where they probably have like a good chili.
Yeah, he
On-
liked it. He
on a
didn't go. He
good
didn't
dog.
get the chili and cheese. He just got the chili, which I thought was
That's a little kind of a strange move.
yeah,
Yeah, just chili, no cheese.
yeah.
Huh? I would have.
I don't know why.
Just one?
Yeah, there was a lot of chili on it.
Yeah.
I might have
probably-
to try one from here.
Yeah. I never like seek out dogs though. Dogs are strictly cookout thing for me. And I guess that what's the one in West Mifflin?
Jim's.
Jim's. I've been to Jim's probably like 2 or 3 times.
I mean, D's is like easy. They got everything.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like pizzaed out
Yeah, no, I get it.
by
But,
Friday,
yeah.
so we got like Chinese food and D's.
What kind of dogs you get?
I just get the pickle, ketchup, and mustard. They did have this
Nothing wrong
specialty
with that.
dog one day that I looked at. I'm like, that looks pretty awesome. I can, but like,
You get a dog.
they
with
got
some
like a
sauerkraut
Thanksgiving
and
dog
mustard
now.
on it?
They always have like
Oh.
a special
Like
dog.
mashed potatoes?
Like there's all kind of shit on this fucking thing.
Like the
cranberry
Gobblerito.
sauce. Yeah.
I don't know about that one. That seems like a little much. But yeah, chili cheese dogs, that's good stuff. For sure. Brother in Arms, the dude got some billboards out in the city trying to get Bob Nutting to sell a team. Why did Bob Nutting ever sell his team? It makes money.
No, he won't.
He won't, but I think it depends about how like strong his character, his will is. You know what I mean? How much shit are you willing to have talked on you?
I mean,
He's caked up. He's
it's
making
been
millions.
I don't
yeah,
think
it's
he
been
cares.
a ton. Yeah, it says abandoned ship, Bob. Sell a
If he
team.
doesn't care that like most all the city hates him.
I think he's the only chance that
He wants to hand it down to his kids.
Okay. Well, the one other thing I would say is like when Skeens leaves, because he's gonna ride that fucking gravy train, and all the money that's gonna bring in for
What's
the
that,
next
5 years? 3 years?
Yeah, you got him for about another 4.
4. Yeah, and then it hits arbitration.
He won Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He has a card. Somebody on Facebook today said they won that card.
They didn't.
They lied. Why would they lie?
Who said that? Who was it?
It's
Someone we know.
It's like a Greenfield person, but I don't really know them.
There's
What kind of card?
So okay.
The golden ticket. They
The
call
golden ticket.
Here's
Someone
what it
from
is.
Greenfield won the golden ticket, and it wasn't you.
So here,
How mad would you be if someone won the golden ticket?
I'd be happy for it as long as someone, dude. Here's what it is. It's called the Pro Debut card. So anytime a player from now on, like Topps has a thing with the Major League Baseball. So when you play your first game in the Major League, they put this little patch on you that says pro debut. After the game, they take that patch off and it goes onto a baseball card. It's a 1-of-1. So then it'll be a Paul Skeens card with the patch. He autographs it. Now, for Paul Skeens, Rookie of the Year, one of the most exciting people to come out in a long time. This is the second year they've done these rookie debut cards. It could fetch $1 million. So that's why, like, when they were offering people 30 years of this, and there's people putting out like $50,000 bounties on the card. Like, dude, if you get the card, you could sell it for $1 million.
Right.
You don't need to.
You're pretty much going to go to that auction guy who said he'll give you $1 million, take your $1 million.
Right. And who's like, or he'll be like, I'll get you $1 million, maybe more. Like, all these people are like, I've seen in so many groups, dudes like, I got a $20,000 bounty on it. And like, you look at the dude's thing and he's living in a fucking trailer with his mom. You know what I mean? You're like,
Wait. So what does that even mean?
Like, if you find a car, I'll give you $20,000 for it.
Yeah, but why would anybody do that?
Because, just to say.
Just to say it for likes. Like, look at this baller. He's willing to spend like.
Right. And people are like, dude, I'll give someone $50,000.
Say, put a post up. Greenfield's Finest Podcast has a $100,000 bounty on that card.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, see what happens. You know, when the people come knocking for it, I'm
Well,
a little
call
light right
DC.
now. Yeah.
DC, listen, if you buy this card, we could sell it at the golden auction. That's the point. That's the plan. Actually, ain't a bad idea if someone was like stupid enough to sell for $100,000.
Golden auction. That sounds sexy. What happens there?
Golden. That's a dude, Kenny Golden.
I don't know what that means.
King of collectibles, baby. Cock and a walk.
And he has his own. He has his own like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got his own fucking Netflix special.
And that's where all like that's where the big sales go down. Like people, it's like the Super Bowl of cards.
Yeah, but you can find smaller shit there too. If you, I've
Where's
bought
it at?
shit on Golden. I'd never been there. It's on. I just go on
It's
Golden.
on a website.
Yeah, something like that. He's going to give you he's going to get the highest at auctions. He got the best auctions.
Yeah.
So pretty much that, or you could he'll buy it off you outright.
Yeah, I'll be like, dude, he'll sometimes if it's something real.
What's going on over here? What do you in
I
the
watched the
you in
Netflix
car?
special.
Oh, okay.
No.
So, what if he was?
I was just wondering. I don't know if he fucking Z-Bird
He's
flipped
I don't
you.
need another one.
Yeah, I don't
here.
know if Z-Bird flipped you or not after all. That's you guys spend a lot of time.
No, like I do fantasize about opening these cards that I won't even buy,
But-
and like winning $1 million basically.
But yeah, like here's the thing about that card. I'm not going to get after this. I'm going to drop it. Nowadays,
People love this shit.
yeah, but nowadays there's CT. People run these boxes of cards through CT scanners, so they can literally see what the fuck's inside these boxes. No one's getting that card except for like some big, huge card influencer breaker person is going to get it because that's where it will get the most exposure. If someone like normal person pulls it, it's a great story. That's it.
So it's literally like Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid.
But there's one for every rookie. These pro debut cards are it's really cool.
Sounds like it.
You're a fucking asshole.
Listen, I hope you get it, buddy. I'm rooting for you. Nobody wants you to get that card more than me. Woman thinks her boyfriend is lying now that he says he's turned gay.
Due to the altitude difference.
Altitude can make you a little gay.
So I'll read it real quick. Every now and then he has to go to Utah for a few days because his team has a customer service branch that operates out there. I got a text from one of his coworkers who's become a friend of ours, and it said on the trip, my boyfriend cheated on me with some guy on the customer care team. He insisted he was not gay at all, but the strangest thing happened. He said he was at dinner with his Utah coworkers and suddenly became gay. I was like, what the fuck? He said he thinks it was due to the high altitude. This is fucking...
Not enough oxygen in your brain, I guess, I don't know.
You gotta fill it with fill it with dicks.
That's it.
But I mean,
I never heard that one before.
No. Like, I mean, if that was the case, it'd be like every dude that skied would be gay.
You guys ever been to the Rocky Mountains?
No.
No.
Me either.
Seems like it'd be a nice place to visit.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking it out.
Yeah.
We got a friend that lives out there,
Yeah.
Bob Davis.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not into dudes.
What an excuse. Dudes will just say fucking anything.
Dudes are dogs.
Yeah.
Dudes are dogs. Dude just wanted to...
You banged your work buddy, and then your wife found out about it, and you're blaming it on the air.
But how do you feel about this? The guy that they became friends with who works with him called her.
He's dogging the old lady.
I think he's a corn dick.
Oh yeah, he's banging
For
the
ratting
lady.
out.
Well, he's trying to bang.
He's trying to break
I
up.
think
He's trying to break up the
probably- I think
relationship.
he's probably already dogging her now.
Do you?
Yeah.
So do you think that he was like, fuck it, you want to fuck him? I'm going to fuck his buddy.
Yeah. Yep. I think it's in
He
that.
showed her.
Yeah, he showed her. Oh fuck.
That's fucking great.
Dude, Steve Urkel had to wear baggy jeans back when he was Urkel because he had a big ass dick.
Yeah, this is.
Family Matters star Jaleel White was told to wear looser jeans to hide Steve Urkel's huge bulge. What do you think, John?
Yeah, maybe. Urkel might have had a hammer on him. I don't know.
Stefan.
What if he's banging? I bet you Mr. Winslow found out. Huh?
Oh yeah, he's like Steven, why are them jeans so tight?
That was the worst Carl Winslow.
Yeah.
I don't have a good car. Let me hear your Carl Winslow.
Hey, Steven. Why them jeans so tight?
I like it.
They
Dude.
kind of sounded exactly the same, actually.
It's hard to do impressions when you're on the spot like that.
You need Shuley here. He'll just start doing a
Steve,
Jamaican
he's
impression.
like, hey, Stephen Munn, let me suck your dick.
Yeah. Then it like blend in a little Russian.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
Stephen, come here. I want to suck your bulge.
What's this road in Fight Club, Z-Bird?
What's that?
You told me I skipped over it.
Oh, the Rodent Fight Club. So, supposedly scientists at Northeastern University in Boston for decades ran a taxpayer-funded rodent fight club where experimented pitted hamsters. Some hopped up on cocaine and anabolic steroids against each other in violent bouts. And if you're watching this and you see the image of fucking this mouse is all fucking shredded.
He's in good
jacked
shape.
up mouse. I
Yeah,
like it.
so that's crazy. Like a little bit
Put
of
this
coke.
on Netflix.
Yeah, I would watch this.
Fucking all day.
A coked out mouse.
A jacked up steroid coked up mouse. Yes.
Fighting for more cocaine.
Yeah. like-
That's the prize.
That's the prize. More cocaine. What else could it be?
Because you know lab rats love cocaine.
Who doesn't?
Right.
You know, if you're in that lab all day, and you're like, I got to get that. All you're thinking about is that cocaine.
Right, and when that you can hit that thing.
You ain't worried about no cheese.
No, they said that's what they said. They were like, it was funny. They were like, yeah, they chose cocaine over everything. Like, yeah, it works the same for humans too. It's not much difference between us and rodents.
Back in 1956, a man in a bar claimed he could land a plane, left the bar, went and stole a plane, landed on the street in front of the plane.
That's some gangster shit.
That's awesome. And like, there's a picture of a plane right on a New York street. I like it.
What's it say there? Like,
So what was left out of this? A couple years later, he was at that bar again, and someone didn't believe the story. So
He did
stole
again.
another plane.
I love it. So the guy did it twice. What a lunatic.
and landed on the street. That's great. I mean, you got to be good. I mean, he had to be
Probably
good.
old World War II vet.
Yep, I can fly that plane.
Fucking, yeah,
No fucking
landed
problem,
it.
idiots. I'll be back in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get an Uber out to the fucking airport.
Could you imagine nowadays? Like, well, there's, you know what I mean? Like being at, say, over at your boards of dudes, like, there's, you know what I mean? He's like, I could fly a plane. You're like,
Go
hey,
get it, idiot.
yeah.
Fucking.
It just comes down fucking Butler Street.
Yeah, free drinks.
Just
for life.
flies into the side of the Derby. Like, damn it.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, I thought he was gonna steal a little one. I didn't think he was gonna take a commercial Boeing.
You ever been in one of those little planes before?
No.
I have.
Were they a little sketch?
It's a little sketch. It's not great up there.
Did it shake a lot?
One like that?
Yeah, one little one. but like, yeah.
Yeah, that's small.
What were
took
you,
it-
how'd you get up in
I feel
there?
like I told this before, but one kid we grew up with got a gift certificate for his birthday to go to Allegheny Airport and like pretty much take a plane lesson. And you could fit 3 people in the plane, so he took me. It was me, him, and the pilot. And it was just us 3 up there, and we were like, we're pretty high, and it's a little ass plane, and like he was like letting them like take it down and land it and bring it back up. All it is like it's like a
Right.
joystick, and it's just, I don't know. We were like flying over the Steel Phantom and shit. It was like cold, but it was. I remember being like, this is a. I can see how these things go down.
It's always the
Sure.
little
Were
one.
you scared at any point? Like,
I don't remember being scared.
how old were you?
I was probably like 15, 16, something like that.
That's a cool thing. You get a little flight lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but I just remember thinking like I could see how the little gust of wind, little rainstorm comes in, you're in trouble in looking at these little fucking things. All right, let's take a break.
All right, buddy. We'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back with more Greenfield Science Podcast.
Auto and Sons Landscaping. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. They offer landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, gardening, lawn maintenance, sod lawns, complete installation, shrub maintenance, retaining walls, complete spraying services, and more. They put in the work so you don't have to. Transform your yard today and call Rosado & Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get a special discount. Need to move? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're a team of experienced and professional movers dedicated to providing clients with the best possible service. They will work with you to create a custom moving plan that fits your specific needs and budget. They're also fully bonded and insured. So give Miracle Movers a call, 412-419-2620. Having electrical problems? Don't know where to turn? Call Vance Hall at Plug Electric, 412-298-6770. 412-298-6770. That's Vance Hall at Plug Electric. Car problems suck, especially if the problem is too big for you to fix yourself. You don't know where to take your car and you don't know who to trust. Well, let me talk to you about Meineke Car Care, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Oil changes, brakes, maintenance, pretty much anything you need is in their wheelhouse. So if you need a hand making your car problems suck less, call Meineke Car Care Center, 412-451-8968. Ask for Arthur, 412-451-8968. Are your steps and sidewalks starting to crack? Do you miss it when they actually look nice and clean? Call Giuseppe & Sons. They handle repairs and replacements. 412-421-6711. These are the guys you can trust to help you with all your masonry work in the Pittsburgh area. That's Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711.
We'd like to welcome Atlas Pest Solutions. Their services include bed bugs, roaches. They kill termites, fleas, and bees, and wasps, and general pest, ants, and centipedes. He don't handle wildlife like raccoons and stuff, but if you pay him enough, he'll shoot anything. You can get a hold of him at 412-414-2948. Atlas Pest Solutions at 412-414-2948. And tell him you heard about it on Greenfield's Finest podcast. Dude's a beast. He did my neighbor. That's all I meant to do.
Cleared it out.
Cleared it out. He don't fuck around.
He ain't trapping raccoons or nothing like that, you said?
Yeah, I mean, if you pay him enough, he'll shoot anything. Yeah,
Says so right in the ad.
Yeah. Says it right now. He'll shoot anything. But he mainly sticks to bed bugs, roaches, termites, fleas, bees, and wasps, and general pests.
Nice.
Yeah. So welcome
aboard.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest podcast. I wanted to remind people on December 28th, I'll be at the Carnegie Music Hall. Tickets available online for under the Matt Light's Ugly Sweater Party. If you want to grab your tickets for that, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be me, Matt Light, Jeff Conkle, I think a couple other special guests. But look up Matt Light Ugly, Matt Light's Ugly or Christmas Ugly Sweater Party. Yeah, later.
Please, look at you selling tickets.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I do what I need to do. That's a cool venue to perform.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is. Yeah. You just call Matt Light Ugly 3 different times there, trying to get the name out. Whatever, people will get it.
All right,
you gonna tell us new jokes?
Yeah,
good. You hear that?
Yeah,
new material.
All new jokes. Yeah, I've been telling new jokes.
That's what you said. It's great.
Yeah, all right.
That's great. I love to hear them. No, but I get the gist of them. How did the improv go? You and Joe had that fucking show you did Saturday.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking awesome. It was. That dude Ian finances cool as hell, but the first show was sold out. Fucking crowd was. It was like.
What's his crowd? Is it a little different?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're like cool.
Yeah.
Real cool, like very open minded. Like so you could say anything, be like
he's gay, right? Or he got like a transsexual boyfriend or something like that?
He's bisexual.
Bisexual. Okay. So, I knew it was, he was on a podcast I was listening to one time and he was talking about it. I knew it was something.
Yeah, I mean he'll talk about podcasts like banging transgender.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
that's what he was doing.
He'll bang chicks too.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Just the pansexual.
Yeah, the pansexual is when you don't bang anything, ain't it?
That's asexual.
Oh.
Yeah, pansexual I think is a whole as a whole.
Oh, is it?
I'm pretty sure that one dude, oh, man. He hosts, like, the fucking, like, the game show. Black dude. Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady's pansexual?
He's a pan, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I believe so.
What the fuck does that mean, pan? Is he fucking a guy or a chick, or is he fucking animals? What are we talking about?
That's what I don't understand. Let's look this up.
Yeah.
Look this up because what's the difference between bisexual? Well, I think maybe like pan covers like the trans community as well.
But wouldn't trans cover just be bisexual?
Well, let's just look it up before we probably sound pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Pansexuality is a sexual orientation that describes someone who is attracted to people of all genders or regardless of gender. It holds a whole.
Yeah.
They're bisexual.
It seems that way. But you said it went well?
Oh, it's fucking awesome. Like, dude,
Two shows?
Yeah. So I mean, dude, when they the first show was sold out, so it was just like the energy in the room come on, and like the people were just fucking. Because I was hosting, you're the first. You know, it's gonna be a good show, and they're laughing at the beginning. You know what
right.
I mean? Like
they're there for comedy.
They're
How much time did you get to do?
12 minutes each set.
That's cool.
12 minutes of new stuff?
Yeah.
There you go. Now, when you get in a crowd like that, where you know they haven't heard like the finger and butthole story and everything,
I
run the hits, right? You have to,
because I'm trying to look good for the headliner. Like, so he's like, "Hey, man, nice job."
Right,
you know
for
what I mean?
sure.
Yeah.
Now that poor waitress that works down at Improv, she's heard it 30,000 times, but that's part of the gig,
right?
Yeah.
But those other 300,
they haven't heard it. That's new eyes on Z-Bird fucking Zidell right there.
That's right.
There you go. So what? Joe did Friday and you did Saturday.
Yeah, it worked out. It was good. I didn't think I was gonna get to do any of it, and like they messaged me, and it just worked out. I was like, man, because I really, that was like the one guy I was like, I really wanted to.
Seems like a cool dude.
Yeah, host for, because like,
is he funny?
He's funny as fuck.
Is he?
Yeah, he's good. He's silly as hell. He makes fun of himself a lot. He fucks with the crowd a little bit. He has like a little bit of everything. You know what I mean?
Did he bring his own openers, or were they Pittsburgh people?
No, he brought a dude from Cleveland. This dude, Mike Strank, and he was actually funny as hell too. And he was really cool. But he was like, "Dude, give me your information." He's like, I work the clubs up in Cleveland. Love to get you up there. And he was like,
on floor?
"No." I said, "Yeah, it's 2 hours away." And I was like, "I got stuff down here." He's like, "Yeah, man, we'll see if we can figure something out. Get you up here. I'll bring me down here." I was like, "All right, cool."
There you go. Made yourself a little friend.
Right.
Yeah. That's what this business is about.
It is, man.
It's about connections.
Connections.
Johnny, got a gear grinder.
Yeah, I got two of them.
You got two.
I'm gonna take his Chili's not here. He never has.
Grind away, buddy.
All right, so this is the two Steeler game ones. I don't like dudes are wearing flip flops with socks at the Steeler game.
What do you mean? Wait, dude. I guess it wasn't. It was kind of
60 degrees.
Yeah, they just had their dogs out.
One dude had his dogs out, which is a dangerous game. A lot of glass around. Sometimes he's out like coming
Piss?
from the tailgate.
A fight?
Piss. Fucking piss everywhere.
Yeah.
One dude had like Birkenstocks with white socks on.
Yeah.
It just made me sick. You know what I mean?
What was the rest of the outfit looking like?
Not good.
Yeah.
Sweatpants of like a college, and then one dude had like a U.S. Marine Corps shirt, like sweatshirt on. There's no way this dude was in Marines.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But and the other dude was just like a fat slob.
Fat slob with his dogs out.
He didn't want to bend down and tie a shoe.
Yeah, that's a crazy move.
Gear grinder number 2. Okay, I've never seen this before at a Steeler game. This dude, I don't know if you call him like a male Karen. I don't know what they're considered.
Yeah.
Just assholes.
Yeah.
He's there with his kid. Somebody must have spilled a beer a couple rows behind him. Dude, he calls. I didn't realize you can call. And they'll come. They fucking were putting like kitty litter down to dry this fucking beer up. It wasn't even puddled. It was just
making its way down the
wet.
steps. Yeah.
It wasn't even. It was done. It was wet. Dude, this fucking kitty litter stunk so bad. I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? Like, I'm like, do you always do this? I've never seen it. They're like, no. Like, I guess you can call. Like, there's
who do you call?
There's like a fucking
like a help hotline.
Yeah, the help
on
line.
the ticket stub or
at the
something.
Steelers. Like, if there's trouble or somebody spills a beer under your feet, like that's the name of the game, dude. There's a million spilled beers here.
Like you go
somebody throws up, maybe.
Yeah.
But you go to a game or you go to a concert, you just you have to expect to deal with shit.
I've
drunk
never
shit.
seen nothing like it, dude.
No,
it
that's
wasn't
not.
even that bad.
No.
Like literally, the ground was just wet. He called him twice.
What?
He called him twice
For more kitty litter.
Yeah. And the fucking kitty litter stunk, dude.
So the
Yeah.
dude just had
It's pissing
kitty
me off.
He just had a kitty litter underneath his feet.
They'd like laid it there, then they'd wait and they'd like try to sweep it all up.
Yeah.
'Cause that's more slippery than the fucking beer.
Yeah, right.
Dude, it stunk. I don't have cats, but like I guess kitty litter stinks.
Does it?
There's like
Yeah.
very heavy, strong scent to it.
Yeah, it's like it's.
That's
'cause
why I
it
couldn't
covers
remember
up the
anything
smell
that
of the
happened.
shit.
Yeah, that's why. You were just huffing litter the whole game?
Yeah.
That's nasty. What's the matter with people?
That's not, he's like there, like I get, like you brought your kid there. Listen,
What do you think the appropriate age to bring a kid to a
my
Steeler
dad
game
would
is?
take me to the games. I was like 8 or 9. Now my dad would give me my soft pretzel, give me a drink, put me in the seat, and I don't know where the fuck he went for about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
That was his move.
Yeah, I remember having like anxiety about that when I was a kid, like when I just getting like left places like that and be like, dude, where are they at?
Right.
Yeah.
But like no check back or nothing. Like I don't know
Yeah.
if he was out trying to
Yeah.
do what he does. I don't know where the fuck he went.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
That'd
like,
be like a good question for him now. But hey, dude, when
where did you go?
where
Like
did
he
you
would just
go?
make rounds. He was always like, I ran into somebody I knew and he'll bullshit for an hour.
Yeah, there was probably a fun chill spot like back in the end zone when like we used to go to like when I used to go to Steeler games all
Yeah.
the time. I never went to my seat. I always just chilled in the end zone. There was probably like a fun spot like that in Three Rivers somewhere, and he probably just went there and like you said,
Like maybe he didn't want to see me like drink. Like
here's your
maybe
soft
he was
pretzel
crushing
and
beers. I don't know.
Him and all of his
brews.
boys would meet up.
Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was sitting by myself with my soft pretzel with a drink and like remember these old ladies were
I
there.
used to
and-
get left places a lot too.
Yeah,
weird.
it's-
You can't
but there
leave,
were-
you can't leave kids around like
Dude,
that
there was
these days.
definitely a dude with a baby Bjorn with his baby facing out with earmuffs on.
I don't get that either, dude.
I don't get it either. And did you got to pay for a ticket for this kid? Probably not.
Probably not. But even if like you're torturing yourself,
You're
torturing the
yourself.
kid.
torturing the baby.
How much kid? Like the kid's fucking. I guess the earmuffs.
It's more for him to be like, look, I took my baby to the game.
Right. You love Steelers.
Yeah, take the picture. Like, I took my kid to the game.
Dude, I'll tell you what. There were some cool dudes parachuted in
No,
to the fucking stadium, dude. That's fucking nuts.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
They ran off Mount Washington, right, and fucking glided in.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
It could be right. I don't know where the fuck it came from.
What?
You're so full of shit, Jack. Just shut the fuck
I'm
up.
pretty sure that's what happened.
No, it isn't, Jack. You're just making shit up now, dude.
I know. I think they like opened up the gate. Like the
Nah, I think
platforms.
they jumped out of helicopters.
It could have been a helicopter too.
Yeah, 'cause
Who's
there
to
was
say?
helicopter-
What are you saying? They fucking hand glided from fucking Mount
Well,
Washington?
I think they build a ramp and they boom, 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 and then they shoot off it, and then you're able to control the fucking parachute with the fucking.
Dude, the one
handles.
dude was coming in hot. Yeah. But they like controlled it pretty well, and they all kind of landed and just kind of hit the ground running.
Dude, my mom jumped off an airplane twice. I can't believe it.
No, me either.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Zebra, what do you got?
Do yours. I
You got nothing, huh?
Yeah. I had something written down.
I
Give you
hate when
another
I
one.
like.
I've been grinding.
I hate when I like panic eat. I did it today.
What's that?
Like just like, you really haven't ate all day. You're like starving, but like, I knew I had like food at home, but I was like so fucking hungry, and it was like gonna be like an hour, and I just stopped at Wendy's, got a number one, and just like ate it, and I immediately felt like dog shit. I'm like, why do I do? Why did I do
do it all the
this?
time too.
But like, dude, sometimes you just get like so fucking hungry, and like it's like I need this now.
like your blood sugar drops, and you gotta fucking like Johanna will be cooking. I'll do that, and I'll like. She's like, don't eat nothing.
Yeah.
And then I'll just go like crush a bag of chips, and I'm like, I'm not even hungry anymore.
Yeah,
For like this
it's kind of
good
what
food.
It's kind of what I
Yeah.
did today. Yeah, I knew I had like this roast, and it was just like I wasn't gonna make it to the roast. And then I ate this fucking Wendy's and felt like dog shit. And then it's just like every time it's regretful, but it happens.
Yeah.
I've been eating I've been eating real shitty lately with this fucking bar being open.
You just eating bar food.
Yeah, we got some salads on the menu coming tomorrow. Thank God, so I'll be able to even it out.
Did the Sholeys come by this weekend and eat?
Oh no,
No.
unless I missed them, but I was
They
pretty
said
much.
they were going to go Saturday day. I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't there all day Saturday, but they could have been, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
Do you remember you got there? Zeke?
Yeah. So yesterday, or no, it would have been Sunday, watching the football games, put in some bets. One of my bets hits when Josh Allen runs that touchdown in at the end of the game. Like, I needed him to score a touchdown for this parlay. And I start going nuts. And, like, Addie was like, oh, how much did you win? I'm like, it was like a little bit. And she was like, how much? And then, like, at first I lied, you know what I mean, like usually do. But then I, like, told her the real amount. And she was like, you got that excited for $400? And I was just like, she made me feel like a fucking peasant. I'm like, you couldn't just have enjoyed that victory. I just
You
celebrated.
can't tell these fucking women your action, dude. They'll do it exactly what they just did.
Yeah.
And then if it was 4,000, next thing you know, like, well, we do need a new washer and dryer. You know what I mean?
I was just like, dude, it was like a parlay. I had a couple things cooking, and this was like, it was like a 5-team
You know what you should have told her?
parlay.
None of your business. Go make me a sandwich.
No, I wouldn't say that to her. I wouldn't say that to her. But like, no, but I was just like, like 400, like on a $50 parlay. Like, I don't know. To me, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
decent.
major hit.
Yeah,
It's fun.
I'm enjoying
Like
myself.
if you would win
I'm
if
cooking
you'd
on my
win
phone.
$400 on a scratch off ticket, you'd be thrilled.
Right. Yeah, if you want to fucking
I made this happen.
with my own choices.
Yeah.
with my own mind.
Yeah, I did
I
the
cooked
research.
this up.
I cooked it. I was
Now
in
the
kitchen.
500 I lost yesterday in college, don't worry about it.
It's different. Mistakes were made.
Yeah.
Mistakes happen.
Players didn't come through. They didn't do what they were supposed to do.
Listen, the NFL is a week-to-week fucking league.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get. I haven't come close to anything recently.
Really?
You know what? Well, that's not true. I hit 5 out of 6 on something yesterday, but I've just been like shooting for the moon.
Oh, like you'll put in the little guy and then put like 6 things in with it.
Yeah, but it ain't even that little. I'll throw a few. I'm like shooting for the moon.
So yeah, I changed up my strategy. I went with I'm only putting like 2 or 3 things in a parlay, but they're like low risk, and
Yeah, boring.
they've
wins.
been hitting.
Yeah.
They've been hitting.
I know.
I won pretty good on Sunday. I hit for like I was plus like a decent.
You know what
amount.
my problem is? I'll put in what I want, and then I'll go like, what if Calvin Austin gets 80 yards? And like now this is worth $16,000.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No,
And
I
next
know
thing
exactly.
Calvin Austin isn't sniffing the field.
Dude, I almost picked that dude.
Where the fuck was
Where's
he?
this dude been?
Yeah.
2 weeks he hasn't been around.
Mike Williams comes in. They took his load. His load of 1 catch a day.
Took his load, huh?
Yeah.
Cameron would say pause. All right, let's take a break.
All right, buddy. We'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back. More Greenfield's Finest podcast.
Whether a recent storm has damaged your home's gutter system or your roof requires an update, at Allen Construction, they are equipped with the tools and skills to accomplish any job you throw their way. Roofing, windows, siding, soffit and fascia, gutters and spouts. You won't regret calling Allen Construction. 412-954-8337 or visit allenconstructionpgh.com. That's ALAN constructionpgh.com. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim firstly to be a company that is principle-driven and achieve this by valuing the importance of ethical business practices, creating exceptional relationships with both customers and employees. Their high standards derive from a focus to detail and a priority on their reputation. So give them a call at 412-915-1694. 412-915-1694. Need a new retaining wall? Call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. They're fully insured and are the guys for the job. That's Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Need help with roofing, siding, gutters, downspouts, or soffit and fascia? You should talk to SNL Remodeling LLC, 412-628-9717. 412-628-9717 and tell them GFP sent you. Capizzuto's Pizza, 422 Greenfield Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA. Do you like pizza? Of course you do. Capizzuto's has everything you need. Check out their food by Googling Capizzuto's Pizza Pittsburgh and click on their menu. You won't regret it. You know them, you love them, they have been serving the area for over 28 years. Greater Pitt Tree Service. They offer tree and shrub trimming, pruning, and removal. Have a tree that looks like it could be a problem? They'll come by and assess the situation. Schedule your service today, 412-312-4651. Want to learn more? Check out their website, greaterpitttreeservicepa.com. Do you love hot sauce? Do you love the city of Pittsburgh? Then why not try a sauce made right here in the city? That's right, I'm talking about Artie's Hot Sauce. Our buddy Artie currently has 7 sauces available. He has Arbol and Sandy, Habanero Island, Teriyaki Thai, Pizza Shop, Sweet Jalapeno, Hoppin' Jalapeno, Triple Pepper Fret, and Hot and Sour Serrano. All crafted with no artificial flavors, with hand-picked selections of chili peppers that guarantee an unforgettable culinary adventure. What are you waiting for? Visit artieshotsauce.com. ARTIES hotsauce.com. Nothing beats a local neighborhood butcher. Locally sourced, pasture-raised, no-till meats, they connect the farmer to provide customers with the best beef, lamb, chicken, and pork that Western Pennsylvania has to offer. The craft of whole animal butchery requires respect for both the animal and the customer. Come see the difference that makes. Visit them at 5151 Butler Street, Pittsburgh, PA 15201, or check out their website at fatbutcher.com. Let's talk Carlson and Associates Real Estate Services. Located in Pittsburgh's South Side, they specialize in all aspects of real estate business, including residential and commercial sales, residential and commercial leasing, multifamily investment, historic buildings, and development in and around the city. Have a question about home buying, selling, or rentals? Give them a call at 412-431-1718 or visit them at casouthside.com. That's casouthside.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Greenfield Science Podcast. We're about to jump into What Would Greenfield Do? What would Greenfield do?
Woo woo. Next year, they're adding a Walk of Fame in the Strip District that will feature stars on the sidewalk of famous Pittsburghers. Who do you think should have a star on the Walk of Fame? Is this real, Larry, or did you make this up?
Talking about it today, so who knows if they'll actually do it? But
Yeah.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
The
Keaton.
first came to mind.
Yeah.
They got to be alive or dead? They got to be both?
I don't think it matters, right?
I don't think it matters.
Jeff Goldblum.
Goldblum? I mean, dude, people always want to talk about
Whoa,
Goldblum.
no, Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's it.
He was in The Fly, which I hated.
Yeah,
that was a popular
Goldblum
movie.
is the most overrated dude
He
ever.
was in the Great White Hype.
He was okay in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good flick. What's Goldblum done recently, though?
He plays music in that band.
He got his own
See,
band now.
we're giving Goldblum a star.
It's Pittsburgh. He gets a fucking star.
What about
Minor Cope got to get a star.
Mr. Rogers?
Mr. Rogers gets a star. We'll give Mac Miller a star.
Wiz will get a star.
Wiz will get a star.
Who else from Pittsburgh?
Billy Gardell will probably. People love Billy Gardell. He'll probably get a star.
Let me think. Who else? There's
Donnie Ayers.
Oh yeah, Donnie's
He's a
getting
Pittsburgh
a star.
star.
Donnie will get a star. Clark's get a star.
Yeah. Who else made it? Oh, Sharon Stone.
She's from Meadville.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, Meadville's far. That ain't fucking Pittsburgh.
I thought,
That hell that it's Meadville.
yeah, man.
What a weird place for Sharon Stone to be from.
Right.
Right. That's definitely the best thing to ever.
You know
come out
why I
of
know
Meadville.
that stupid shit? Because when I watch movies, I can't pay attention, so I look through the cast and see where everybody's from.
I don't see where people are from. I look at people's ages.
I
all
look
the
at
time.
both.
I always look at. It's one of those
Yeah.
weird ass fucking things I do.
Yeah, then I try to put them in like the other day Unforgiven was on. Clint Eastwood was 62 when that movie was made. I know that.
Yeah, and I do that
Yeah.
too. Yeah, it's fucking weird, man.
What's wrong with me?
Yeah, and then I'll tell Lainey no one cares. Bro.
Yeah, right. Did you know?
Did you know?
Clint Eastwood's from San Francisco.
Dude, I was trying to get her in the Landman so hard last night, and she was just like, "This is." I mean, okay. I'm like, "You said we needed a show." She's like, "Yeah." I'm gonna go on TikTok, like whatever.
Dan Marino's getting a star.
Danny Marino's getting a
Danny
star.
Marino, Andy Warhol, they all kind of got their own thing.
yeah,
yeah.
it was. I guess they're a good cast.
Give
of
Bob
characters.
O'Connor a star.
Bobby O.
Greenfield Mike a star.
You
mean, how-
give him one?
Yeah, would you?
Should he get two because he's so fucking fat?
Now you're being mean, John.
I'm just saying, he needs a bigger star, dude. He gets a star at the fucking wing joint.
Or like our athletes gonna get stars. You can't get into that game.
Curtis Martin.
You got to give old 29 a star.
He was dating Tony Braxton.
Yeah, he gets a star for that.
29 at Alder Ice. I don't want to hear people say he was 28. He was 29 at Alder Ice. That's why I call him 29.
Yeah, I guess if you think, I can't believe you don't want to give Goldblum a star.
Dude, people are always talking about Goldblum. I just don't. I don't see it. Don't see it.
Oh, there's that one. The one.
Christina Aguilera gets a star.
There's that one woman who's an actor. She's she's from Pittsburgh. I'm trying to think. She's an older black woman now, but she was in The Devil's Advocate, a couple other things. She's a black chick with curly hair from Pittsburgh. She's like, you know what I'm talking about?
Kinda.
She's
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
real pretty. Like she went to Steel Valley. She would go a star.
She got a star.
And my girlfriend's gonna be so mad when she hears that because her family's friends with her.
Sometimes it's hard to remember names on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Strip District. You put Pittsburgh stars. There's a Strip District nice
There'll
and
be plenty
long.
of room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Keep the sidewalks maintained.
Yeah. Right.
There will
No-
definitely there will definitely be people that we don't know who the fuck they are.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, we're not.
There's the one dude. I mean, I don't know who he is. He's in like Broadway.
Who?
He went to Alder Ice.
Really? With
Broadway.
us?
No, he's older than us.
Yeah.
He wins like Tony Awards.
You've been to a lot of Broadway shows, haven't you, John?
I try to stay well rounded.
Yeah.
A couple operas.
You know what? I wouldn't mind checking out a show. People always say
My
like,
mom
hey, you
drugged
gotta
me to
check-
Jesus Christ Superstar. My
Well,
mom
that's-
loves
Was it
Jesus
lit?
Christ Superstar.
That sounds pretty bad.
Was it good?
No, I mean, yeah. Do you like the movie?
I'm a fan of Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ Superstar. It's like the
I never seen it.
Yeah.
A lot of singing, right?
Is
Yeah,
it? Is
they-
it like a? It sounds like a comedy.
dude. Do you ever see the movie Along Came Polly?
Yeah.
Well, they're trying to make that play.
Yeah.
Where the fucking dude's trying to play both.
Yeah.
It's like that, except it was actually well done, I guess.
Eagle Titch, you send another one. Let's do one more and we'll get out of here. Would you rather have to move to a third world country or never be able to use a touch screen again? Dude, what the fuck are we talking about? I don't need a touch screen.
Yeah.
That means like check out your card. You know, there is a touchscreen aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stay here.
Yeah, I'll stay.
Yeah, I think
here.
I'll stay here.
And look at Michael Keaton's store. I'll polish it up for
You
him.
just have to go to the bank and get some cash out the old-fashioned way and just be a cash guy. That's all.
I don't mind a button.
Yeah.
Grew up on a button.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, a button's on a touch screen.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not- Do do do.
Yeah.
Is that all we
My
got?
grandmother used to have a rotary phone.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you never had a rotary phone? We had rotary phones.
Yeah,
at
in
our house.
Greenfield, people, we all had them.
No, just at my grandmother's house.
Yeah, we had them for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then the touch came out.
Yeah.
The buttons.
The old buttons, yeah. The rotary phone.
Yep.
You really had to want to
Come
make
here.
it. You really wanted to have to make that
Yeah,
phone
then
call.
if you fucked
Dude,
up.
dude, if
yeah,
you-
you start over again.
Yeah, but you'd be quick, like,
Call the operator, like, connect me to the Zidels. I just like picture like old time gangsters with the one thing in the like they're in a phone booth.
yeah,
Like get me New Jersey.
yeah. And there's some guy
And
that
somehow like you pulling 9,000
Yeah.
wires out. Fucking next thing you know, like
it's
New
Gino.
Jersey.
It's Gino.
Nucky Thompson picks up the phone.
Yeah.
I think that was just a scene out of that show back in the day at HBO.
You've been back in. You watched that whole thing.
You know what? I try to hop back into that some every once in a blue moon. It's one I really can't get back into.
Yeah.
What about Sopranos?
Sopranos, absolutely. Wire, Succession, all that.
Did you ever watch Rome?
No, I don't think I ever watched Rome. I watched Deadwood. I watched that a few times. Is Rome good?
I like Rome. I mean,
You know,
Julius
it's a
Caesar.
good one that I never jumped back in. The only first couple seasons were good was Spartacus. Ever watch Spartacus? I think it's
No.
on Stars. All right.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in this week. Have a great week. And remember, folks, Greenfield loves you. We're out.